Shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, safety to the elect, all over the four corners of the earth. Shalom. This is James 1 and 12. It says, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord had promised to them that love him," right? So there's a reward that's coming for you enduring the temptation that the Lord is going to bring upon us to try us, right? There's a reward that's coming, right? And the reward is what? We're trying to make it into the kingdom of heaven. That penny, that pay of penny, that's what we're working for. That's what we all working for in this truth, okay? To receive that pay of a penny to make it into the kingdom of heaven. You see that? We want to be up in the chariots when Yahweh shall come to deliver his elect. So that's the reward for making it through and enduring through the temptation that is coming, right? I'm going to read in the NLT. It says, God blesses those who patiently endure testing. See that? So the ones that patiently endure testing, make yourself hard to the situation to where it won't affect you and cause you to stop believing or cause you to turn your back on believing in Yahweh Bashim Shai. You got to be hard to that. And those situations are going to come. You see that? So you have to be strong in the Lord. You have to put on the whole armor. That's why the Lord tells us to put on that whole armor. You need the whole armor. You can't have just a piece of it. Okay? Because you will be exposed. Okay, if you have on a helmet, but you don't have on the breastplate, guess what? Exposed. You see that? So you have to have this whole armor in this thing, right? It says, those who patiently endure testing and temptation. See that? Afterward, they will receive the crown of life. See that? That's the kingdom of heaven. The crown of life that God has promised to those who love him. See that? That's what's coming. Okay? Now from there, let's hit Revelation 3 and 10. Revelation 3 and 10, right? It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. You see that? So because we kept the word of the Lord's patience, right? He said, I'm going to also keep thee. So because we believed and trusted in Yahweh Bashim Shai, we passed the test. Guess what? The Lord gonna keep us. When what? When that big test come. And remember, the testing not gonna come, but when the big test come, where you got to choose if you gonna ride with Esau and his technology, if you gonna ride with the Mark, or guess what? I'm choosing Yahweh Bashim Shai. You see that? So the ones that do pass that test, those are the ones that's gonna receive that crown that the Lord promised. You see that? So the testings are coming, but this is the big test. Okay, this is that exam that we must pass right here. It's gonna happen quick. Okay, but we must pass this exam. I'm gonna read it again. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. The hour of temptation, where we're being tried, where you got to make a decision. Either you're going to roll with that mark or not. You see that? You're going to roll with it or not. But we all have to, or will be faced with that. It says, and that's what we're preparing for. You see that? The Lord is taking us through other tests to make it past the big test. He ain't just going to slap the big test on us. No, he putting other things along the way. You got to pass this. Now you're strong enough to get to the next point. Then you know how you get to a video game, you got to get to the checkpoint. Then you get to that checkpoint, there's another checkpoint. Then you can make it to that checkpoint. Get everything you need. And that's what we're doing right now along this walk. We just collecting and grabbing everything we need in the spirit to make it to the next spiritual checkpoint. Okay? It says, I'm gonna read it from the top again. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. See that? So it's coming. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Hold on to what we have in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Haoshai. You see that? Let no one take that away, because there's a great reward for keeping that. And that's the reward that everybody wants, but only the elect is going to get it. You see that? So that's what's coming. Okay? That's the reward in James 1:12. That's the reward that we're trying to get. So keep that up on always keep that up on the forefront, you know, and praise Yahweh Bashem Haoshai. Pray to Yahweh Bashem Haoshai. Pray that he never take his spirit from you. Okay? No one never said it was going to be easy. Yes, it's going to be a fight. You know how they say a dog fight? Yeah, we're in a dog fight. But guess what? You always keep what Yahweh Bashem Haoshai has given you, though. And you don't let nobody take that from you. Okay? Don't lose what Yahweh Bashem Haoshai blessed us with. He's given us that gift of faith. We have to keep that gift. Okay? Because it's necessary. We need it, you know, and pray for mercy. So with that, I pray that this was edifying. I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, safety to the elect. Shalom.